Hey, what's up, YouTube? I know it has been a long time. Well, I really can't say long time, but it's been about, I don't know, 2 weeks maybe since I've been uploading videos, week and a half, something like that. And some of you might be wondering why that is. Why have I quit uploading on a daily basis? Things like that. And there is a very important reason. That's why this video is labeled Channel Update. I know I've made a lot of these in the past year and a half, update videos, but this is actually an important fucking update on what's going on in my life, stuff like that. So guys, I am now finally, it has been finalized, I am moving back to Boone. I should be back up in Boone sometime in November or early December, somewhere around my birthday, something along those lines. I'm not exactly sure yet because the apartment I'm getting, guys, there's issues with it at the current time that they're doing work to. Like, I know from what it sounded like, whoever was in this apartment before I will be in there completely trashed the vents, they trashed the carpet, things like that. So that stuff's currently being worked on right now. But right now I am currently getting back into the workforce as well, so that way I can move with a little bit of money. So that's why I don't really have a ton of time to make YouTube videos like I used to, because back when I wasn't working, guys, like, I could make YouTube videos all day, every day. Didn't matter, didn't really anything, because I wasn't working. So all I, had to do basically is I could do, Zippo videos, things like that. However, I'm just coming on here, and I'm sure you guys have seen my community posts on this lighter. Now, I do have its original box, just because I'm keeping this box due to the fact that it doesn't have the Prop 65 or whatever the hell that P65 warning or whatever the fuck California now requires. So Zippo just puts it on all their lighters that they send out. This was prior to that. And this is the model, of course. This is one that I actually picked up in person from Zippo. And I actually was scrolling through all of my photos, which I have about 5,000 on this phone. I need to offload them onto a computer or something, I know. But I found the original photos of this that I took on my old phone that had been re-uploaded from my old phone to this phone when I upgraded. And I was kind of like, damn. Like, because seeing this now, it really doesn't look at all like it used to. I mean, it's still a black crackle Zippo, don't get me wrong, but it's just cool seeing the thing brand new, unused. And guys, I am going to go ahead and give you the rundown on how I made this lighter. So what I had to do, I did not sand down to the point where there's metal on metal, because two-part epoxies, attaching metal to metal, from what I've heard from Owen Dowell and others, granted the epoxy he used was not JB Weld on his PIZZSCN Zippo, back when his channel was called that, back in the day. But I decided just to rough up enough with some coarse sandpaper, the black crackle finish, to put some decent scratches in it, but scratches that did not go all the way down through the finish and start pulling the finish off. Because if this ever falls off in the future, then guess what? Now you're going to have a spot where the metal is just going to start showing more and more the longer you carry it. But guys, I really don't think this is ever going to fall off, honestly, as long as I take good care of it, which I have been ever since starting using it. And there goes a tractor holding up traffic, so there's going to be a lot of car noises now, guys. I apologize about that. I probably should have filmed this in the shed, but oh well. That's another reason why I'm moving back to Boone. Guys, I've told you for the longest time, I fucking hate the traffic out here. There's 18-wheelers flying down the road 24/7, even at like 3 a.m. in the morning. They're flying down the road, stuff like that, going probably 20 miles over the speed limit. So I'm just like, yeah, I don't like it here. But anyway, as you guys can see, I did put a excess amount on here to the point where it forms almost like a little frame around the Zippo once it's hardened and everything. And it is now hardened. Now, JB Weld, technically you're supposed to really wait 48 hours. However, that's more for, like, let's say if you're using it on exhaust or automobile applications, or like a motorcycle, if you have like a motorcycle header or something with an exhaust leak, put a tiny bit on there, something like that, where no one's going to notice it and it stops the leak. That, yes, I would definitely, in fact, I would probably wait 3 or 4 days before fucking around with it after putting it on. Because if you put it on, then in that extreme heat temperature starts changing, it's probably not going to end well. But just for a little Zippo like this, and plus the amount that I put on here to hold both of these on, which you're not really going to be able to see the little ring, or yeah, there you go, you can see it. It goes around this side too, and I just love this lighter, guys. I mean, I really can't say enough good things about it. I also did today buy a few more, and let me light up a cigarette real quick. I also bought some white Rust-Oleum spray paint for my second to original black matte Zippo, because I want to use a high quality type white spray paint, and I also have an X-Acto knife, and I'm going to be cutting out some stencils, and I'm going to be using lighter sandpaper and sanding a little bit of the black finish to make it coarse, and then I'm going to paint it with white spray paint and then have that black and white two-tone. I think that would look really good on a black matte Zippo. Forgive me, guys, I'm just packing this cigarette down, and of course it's not a Comrade T-Man video until I drop the cigarette, so almost dropped it a second time. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and light this up, because this thing ain't fucking down. But, oh well, I don't give a shit. But anyway, more important news today. About a half hour ago, I was at Walmart, well, really more like an hour ago, because that's where I got like the spray paint, things like that. And I went into the tobacco store because I was just wondering, and there goes an 18-wheeler. As I told you guys, no escaping it, 24/7 traffic. It's horrible. But anyway, I'm a type of person who likes, like, if you're living around woods and shit like this, I like it nice and quiet, you know? My tobacco store had these, and this is almost an entire carton of them, because I opened this pack as soon as I got out of the tobacco store. And guess what they sold these to me for? I want you to guess in the comments, guys. I want you to guess. I'm going to give you, I don't know, 5-10 seconds, something like that. Just type in the comment a price, what you think I paid for the entire carton. Okay? Dave, you got your a guess down? Because I'm going to go ahead and tell you. I paid $23 fucking for these. Like, as soon as the guy told me the price, because I thought these were in between two on the shelves, two different Marlboros, stacks of cartons. And the stacks of cartons, they had a little price tag on the shelf that said $58.99. And I was like, well, hell, if I can get these for $58.99, I'm going to take it. But then the guy started looking for a price tag, and I was like, oh no, please tell me he's not going to find like $89.99 or what these are actually supposed to go for in my state. And he was like, oh, that'll be $23. And I was like, okay, I'll take that. But I also wanted to ask you guys, tell me in the comments about this, because this is weird. This is some weird shit, okay? So down here in Wilkesboro, I don't know about Owens, Walmart down in Raleigh, or the one up in Boone or anything like that. But there are no Zippos here. No Zippo fluid in Walmart, no Zippo anything. The only thing they have is hand warmers. And I bought the last 2 bottles because normally Walmart has Ronsonol lighter fluid, but they quit carrying it up front. And after they quit carrying it up front, they just moved it and switched to carrying Zippo brand fluid, the little 4-ounce bottles in the back. And I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. They got Zippo lighter fluid. But then I went back there, and turns out what I had bought was the last that they had, because they only had 2 bottles left, and that's what I had gotten about a week or 2 ago, something like that. So that's what initially got me started on going to the tobacco store, was just to get a bigger bottle of this, because I'm like, well, I'm sure you guys know currently the current situation with all the vaccine mandates and all that other unconstitutional bullshit. There's a severe supply chain issue right now in this country, and I actually was amazed that I was able to find some decent quality white spray paint, guys, because I thought I wouldn't, because the bare shelves in the paint department was unreal. And in the grocery aisle, there was a whole 2 aisles that were just empty at this Walmart, and someone took advantage of that on the empty shelves, and they took a black can of spray paint and spray painted Peter Griffin's face on it, and I thought that was funny. I'll have to post that on a community because I thought that was funny, but that was a couple days ago. That wasn't today, but I'm sure it's still there. But I went in there, grabbed this. They had about 5 bottles. I kind of regret not buying another one, but I definitely will buy another one before going up to Boone, because guys, to me, it looks like Walmart is having a lighter fluid shortage or Zippo shortage or whatever you want to call it. Now, this isn't fact. This isn't anything. I haven't done any research. This is just my own observations, because they no longer have any Zippos, guys. Because for the longest time, when they had the older school blister packaging, which was black, it was all black around, and now they went to some weird white blister packaging at Walmart, and the white little blister packagings that are newer that they have at Walmart are normally in like a little cardboard divider up near the cash registers. And I looked in every single aisle. There's about, I don't know, 15 aisles or something, 20 maybe. And I looked in every single aisle, even near the cigarettes. They don't have any. So I don't know what's going on with that. But that's what inspired me. I was like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pick up a can of lighter fluid, because if this supply shortage lasts much longer, I'm sure prices on this is going to go up. Prices on Zippos are going to go up even more, which is rather unfortunate. But again, I mean, got to deal with what you got to deal with, you know what I mean? But yeah, so when I went there, I got this, and I paid $2 for this. Now, I don't really, because it's been so long since I've actually bought brand name Zippo fluid, I can't remember what the actual price tag on this is supposed to be, but I can guarantee you it's supposed to be more than just $2 fucking dollars. But the guy literally was like, oh, $2, it's yours. I was like, I'll take a 12-ounce can of lighter fluid for $2. But that's why, guys, today, with such a supply chain shortage and shit like that, anytime I can get an opportunity to get a good deal on this or this, I'm taking the opportunity, because I don't know when the next time I will be able to get them at this point, because again, like, the shelves and all the grocery stores are pretty damn bare, and it's actually kind of depressing going into the grocery store, because I remember when I was a kid at Hull's grocery store back in Virginia, I'd go there all the time, and they'd always have everything I needed. Like, I think they even actually, yeah, they even had Zippo lighter fluid that they carried. However, they only carried the little 4-ounce bottles. But I think for the next year, or several months at least, there's still going to be a supply chain shortage and stuff like that, as you guys know. My grandmother made a joke. She was like, I bet you all those Zippos that are going to Walmart are stuck in California offshore on one of those boats. And I was like, well, if Zippos were made in China, yes. But they're not made in China. They're made in America. So what I'm guessing is whatever Zippo uses to ship them on trucks or what have you from their factory, there's a shortage of truck drivers too. So that could be why there's so many trucks driving through here, because of the few truck drivers that still exist are working double time or what have you, due to the fact that a lot of people left because they weren't able to get the vaccine. But I don't know. So that's my honest guess, though, why there is no Zippos at this Walmart currently, because Zippo doesn't have any way at the current time to get them, or there's no transportation, or no high demand to get those transported to Walmart. I'm sure they'll have them in the future. I don't think they're getting rid of selling Zippos and Zippo lighter fluid and stuff like that. I just think it's, again, the supply chain issue that the United States is currently suffering. But at least I got some for myself, so. And again, I regret not getting 1 or 2 more bottles, just because if things continue going the way they're going, the supply chain shortage could get a little worse before it gets better. So that's why I was kind of like, well, might be worth getting a few extra bottles, because I don't know when I'll be able to get any more. But granted, they have several more bottles there, so, but they don't sell Zippos there, so that's probably why they just have those there. Not many people, most people are buying those big torch lighters that are for like hitting dabs and stuff like that. So not really a demand for Zippo lighter fluid at this tobacco store. And that could be why they sold it to me for $2 fucking. I really don't know. Anyway, guys, that's just going to be my video. I'm going to finish this off camera because my phone is pretty low battery right now. So I'm going to finish the video here. If you like the video, you can like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. Anything you do helps. And I will have videos in the future. I just don't know when they're going to be. Probably I will not be uploading. Well, I know I can't upload weekly or daily anymore. I should be able to upload weekly, though. But anyway, I will see you in the next video. Hey, guys, I actually forgot to mention something. I am still finishing my cigarette. As far as tobacco reviews and everything related to this goes, I am planning to refilm my, what's it called? Camel Crush. Yeah, the menthol Camel Crush cigarettes. Because I filmed one up in Boone, and then I deleted the video from my phone to free up space, and the video just vanished off my YouTube channel for whatever reason. I don't know if I accidentally clicked something and deleted it or what have you, so I am sometime this week or next week going to have a Camel Crush menthol cigarette review. I do still want to do and be involved in like the tobacco / 420 community as well as Zippos, so that will be coming in the future. I don't know exactly when. Again, probably about a week, but I will see you in the next video.